Peace and blessings. What I'm creating simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sutton Fire. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Uh-oh. I see a sword in the sky, y'all. Somebody's been trying to postpone the truth coming out. Okay? They thought they can get ahead of it by cutting something off, and I'm gonna give you all that. Oh shit! No, actually, somebody just lost their fucking wings. Oh shit! I just leaned over and saw. Okay, the most I've drawn a picture of me in the sky right now. It looks like a fucking sword, and somebody tried to do something underhandedly, trying to get around the truth. But they lost their fucking divinity. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, they wanted to be like you. You see what I'm saying? It's like whoever this is wanted to be so much like you to the point where you're an earth angel, okay? This person could be a white witch, all right? Whatever divine covering they had, they've lost it, okay? They've been cut off from it because this person did love spells over you, okay? This is a female energy that wants to be just like you. Does everything you do, okay? Now, I got some visions to give y'all too, okay? So I'm finna give you the visions and then we gonna go through it, alright? So it's like there's multiple visions there and the ancestors is talking, okay? So in one vision, I'm somebody stole something, right? And they didn't want to give it back, but they're being forced to give it back. And people are trying to count your pockets, right? They really trying to count your pockets, like where you getting this money from, where you spending this money at. Also, there are some people being investigated because they get their pockets getting counted. We see you. I heard they said we see you spent 100K. You know what I'm saying? Where you get that money from? You see what I'm saying? And somebody's trying to stay tight-lipped. They don't want to speak on it, okay? But they did something underhanded to get it, right? So then 90K gets put in the hands of the rightful owner, okay? Somebody holds back 20K, okay? Now, it was 110K, thank you. Somebody holds back 20K. They don't want to come out for it, but they're going to be forced to come out for it, okay? Also, there was some masculine energies. Somebody's pissed, okay? This is a couple. There's a masculine energy that's going to give you this, okay? It's yours to take, and they know it. And somebody's trying to clear their conscience, okay? But somebody's pissed off about it, you know? And they may even try to have you set up to be robbed to get it back, and it's not theirs, all right? It's rightfully yours. So just take it how it resonate, okay? That's that part of the vision, okay? There may be more that comes out because that shit was kind of cloudy because somebody's trying to cloak their energy. They don't want to be seen. And the ancestor was like, nope. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give me... Oh, and also somebody lied about how much they got. Okay? Somebody... Thank you, Spirit. There's somebody who was like... beneficiary over something, and this ancestor told them to make sure they split it down the middle with their children, and they lied about how much they actually got back. They got back way more, okay? They kept 20K for themselves. They weren't supposed to keep nothing. They was asked by the person who named them beneficiary to make sure their children got what was left. And they made a promise to do so, and they didn't keep their promise, okay? So this ancestor's telling on folks, all right? What they say? So then, they shows this same people, confirmation, a married couple, right? And this ancestor had a vehicle, okay, that was supposed to got left to one of their children, and an old friend just took the fucking vehicle, okay, asked to borrow the vehicle and never gave it back, and the couple never, they didn't press the issue, you know what I'm saying? Well, that car didn't last long because his ancestor fucked it up on purpose because it wasn't for him. So this ancestor was like, bitch, that car, my car ain't for you. That was for my kid. So I'm gonna fuck it up. You ain't gonna keep it. So this person wound up breaking down at a crossroads. They showed me breaking down at a railroad track. And that's because they did something underhanded. They did not have permission to keep the car. They did not have the blessings of the passed over loved one, and they did not have approval from the beneficiary to take the car. So the lie is, oh, we just instead of pressing the issue, the beneficiary just let it be. You see what I'm saying? But the truth is, that person stole that vehicle. Okay, so the ancestor fucked it up, and this person wound up stuck on the side of the road. Right? They ain't got that car no more. The ancestor went and fucked her own car up because that was not for them. Okay? Somebody did not honor an ancestor's wishes. Okay? And they got mad and they went and caused some havoc in folks' life. Okay? Now we move into this love spell shit, right? It's crazy because whoever this is, they want to be just like you, right? They also want to be liked by you, okay? There's somebody that's slick. They slick, look up to you, but at the same time, they try to outdo you, trying to outshine you, right? Okay, they're trying to upstage you. But there's a big difference between you and this person, okay? This person is a Jezebel spirit, okay? They prostitute themselves with magic, okay? And I say that because this person has the ability to use their gifts, confirmation, use their gifts for good, okay? But they use them for selfish reasons, but they don't. This is quiet as kept, okay? Also, what's quiet as kept that this person is secretly bisexual, okay? But they don't tell nobody that this is hidden, okay? But they try to make like, they riding on your coattail. They try to make like that, if you bout that life, they act like they bout that life. If you speak a certain way, they try to speak that way. If you are wise or whatever, they try to come off as wise. And then they cheerlead you, but at the same time talk shit about you because they can't keep up with you, okay? And you ain't paying them no attention, all right? And for some reason, this person knows that. Now, the ancestors come to me and they show me, right? It's two women in a boat. Okay, it's like they're in the front of this boat. They lulling you, like lullabying you, like a siren energy. You see what I'm saying? To get you to follow their lead, to get you to like everything that they do, but you're a loner. You see what I'm saying? You march to the beat of your own damn drum. You're a fucking somebody on drugs. I almost said drugs. Okay? You march to the beat of your own drug. This motherfucker is on drugs. I keep saying it. But you march to the beat of your own drum. They could be trying to make people think you're on drugs because of the simple fact, or try to make you look like something wrong with you because of the simple fact they can't keep up with you. Okay? Because it's like every time you do something with prioritize reflection, they try to mimic you, okay? And they can't keep up. This person is gonna fall off a cliff without no wings. I say that because in that boat, you know, we was heading towards a dam. You know how they open up the lock and the water flows out, right? Okay? Whatever this spell is being broke, okay? So, it's like, you're sitting there and this person is steering this boat, right? Have y'all ever seen that meme where a dude is like, bruh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. They in this river, they fishing, right? And it goes down, bruh, it goes down. And they like, dude like, no it's not, we good. He's like, nah, bruh, we finna go, the boat finna fall, right? You trying to warn somebody, like, but they ain't trying to listen because they think they know every goddamn thing, right? This person is just constantly like trying to sell this boat. You've been warning them. Somehow you've been warning them like, hey, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing. The divine is giving you warning. You know what I'm saying? You've been giving them warning after warning after warning, and they ain't been listening, okay? Because they think they can outshine the divine. They think they can. They think they blessed and highly favored, okay? Even if they was, they every time they come for you, a little bit of that blessing falls away. A little bit of that covering falls away. That's what's been happening. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm seeing this boat, right? And you're in this boat and you're looking like, okay, so we finna do this? And they look like, yeah. I was like, okay. So you duck down in the boat, right? And the boat goes through the lock and dam. But when it comes out, it's spinning. And this time when it spins, you're in the head of this boat, right? It's like the wheel of fortune, okay? What goes around must come around, all right? Comes back again. So you're back in the lead, right? And then you realize this boat ain't got no fucking oars. And then you look out into the water and you see the oars. So when you try to start paddling towards the oars with your hands, this bitch is pulling drag. You know what I'm saying? Trying to slow you down, right? So you wind up and kick this bitch out the boat, get the oars, and you go on about your business, right? Because it's somebody's been dragging on your coattails, been trying to use love spells to get you to see things their way, okay? But the divine is finna to break down the difference between you and this person, okay? You could be somebody that's very modest, very beautiful, and like I said, you're an earth angel, okay? You don't have to dress up to be glamorous. You see what I'm saying? You just naturally have it. This person has to overcompensate and do extra things just to be noticed. You see, that's what I'm saying, okay? You don't have to do shit to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? But this person has to do extra things to be noticed. Now, you are Earth Angel. This person could have been a white witch. This person has been trying to come up off of your fucking energy. And they've been using magic. Okay? Cloaking themselves in your energy, right? Now here's the difference between you and this person. This person is a Jezebel spirit, okay? You're not, okay? You're somebody who's a loner, and with there is always a way. It's like you don't need a man or a woman. I don't think you mess with women, but you know what I'm saying? You don't need a man. I'm just saying you don't need a man or a woman to take care of your needs, okay? This person does, right? So with you, it's like you're a lone wolf. You walk at the beat of your own drum. You don't you don't follow. You're a leader. So it's like you know better about spreading your energy around and creating soul ties and all this shit. So you're very protective over your energy. And before you would connect yourself with another, you'd rather pleasure yourself. I'm gonna put it like that. I say that because I heard I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. Okay? I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. Okay? You'd rather pleasure yourself before you go out here and spread your energy with everybody else. The other person is the one to be like hooking up with folks, but lying and saying they don't. You see what I'm saying? They try to say you're celibate, but you still take care of your needs like whenever that has been an issue. Okay? This person, instead of taking care of their own needs, they go outside themselves looking for others. Okay? Men and women. Okay? Now, that's one difference. The second difference is how this person picks up their people. Okay? Whatever y'all do, you're in the spotlight some kind of way. So you're more, you may show a little cleavage, but you ain't out there showing all your ass and all that shit. You don't do that. You're very modest in the way you dress, but you sexy with it. You see what I'm saying? This person feel like sexy is exposing all their fucking body, okay, or exposing their sacred seat. Here's what I'm saying: your sacred seat stays covered. Nobody sees your sacred seat, right? Whoever this person is, they attract people towards them by showing off their camel toe, basically. You know what I'm saying? And they doing this on purpose, okay? They doing this shit on purpose, showing off their camel toe. If you don't know what a camel toe is on a woman, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm not going to explain it here, okay? So, this person been getting warned to back off you, to leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? To stop doing these damn love spells on you. And if it's probably because you feel this person in your energy. You see this, you know this person is mirroring you, copying you, and you don't like this shit. And they done been warned to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? To be more authentic. You know? That they need to calm that damn energy down. Even the divine has told them they need to calm their energy down, but they disregard the warnings from the divine themselves. You see what I'm saying? It's like the divine's been warning them, you've been warning them for the divine, and they've been getting their own messages from the divine to calm their energy down, but they won't. You see what I'm saying? So the best case scenario here is to expose their ass. They've lost their fucking covering. Okay? Whatever covering they had over them is gone. Okay? Somebody think they protected, but they're not. And their ancestors is like, you know, hey, they on the other side of the river. Okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that. Oh my gosh. I just heard "Take Me to the River." Who was it? Al Green? They on the other side of the river, like, you know what? We over here with the divine. I don't know what you doing, girl. You just lost and confused. You know what I'm saying? And you too busy showing off your body to get whatever it is that you got. But you want to be like this person, but then you try and do love spells. And the love spells could be like trying to calm your energy, because they know you get fired up and they know you've been picking up on their energy. And you may not even be snitching on this person on purpose, but because they in your energy so fucking much, they're coming out. So they could be doing love spells or you know what I'm saying, calm that energy spell so they can keep copying you. You know, there's somebody whose cloak has fall off. They're no longer cloaked in your energy. And you see them. And you see them clearly. And the divine is making sure you see them. Okay? They're about to meet some type of tower. This person has lied so much they asked for to get struck by lightning. That's how much they've been lying. This is how much they've been throwing stones and hiding their hands. And they keep trying to reach out for the divine. But the divine is like, no. That umbrella is gone. What is the spiritual meaning of umbrella, y'all? Come on. This umbrella is on the ground. It's on the ground and on the floor. And it's blowing away from them. Hold on. What is the spiritual meaning of an umbrella?
Spiritually?
Protection, shelter, and divine grace. Shielding from negativity, suffering, and life storms. Much like God's covering. What I say. Come on with it. Much like God's covering. or Buddhist compassion. It signifies royalty, power, and enlightenment, representing and I said somebody done lost their crown. There's a white witch that done lost their crown. They've been trying to concloak themselves as a divine feminine or as an earth angel or a chosen one, but they're not. They're just a divine white witch. Somebody that's a light worker, okay? And they've been using a magic for the wrong reasons, to cover up some shit they've been doing in the dark. It says the handle. It says it is a symbol. It signifies royalty, power, and enlightenment, representing an enlightened being, wisdom. Dome top, and compassion tassels. The handle can symbolize the connection between heaven and earth, which they can't reach that no more. It's out of reach. Making an umbrella a mobile temple or symbol of spiritual authority. They've lost their spiritual authority. And whatever authority they thought they had, they no longer have it. As seen in Buddhist and Hindu traditions. So like I said, whatever this individual is or was, divine, their ancestors have backed the fuck up off of them. Because they came after you. It's one thing to admire you and want to be like you or inspired by you. Okay, that's one thing. But to actually embody your fucking energy through magic, to actually try to pass their energy over onto you, to actually try to do love spells to get you to see things their way, to go against the divine. See what I'm saying? No, we're not having that. This person may even be doing sex magic, okay, towards you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This person has been doing sex magic towards you. And you've been picking up on that too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's crazy, yo. I just you shit. You may, like I said, you may not be out here sharing your energy with folks. This person does share their energy, but when it comes to you, they masturbate to you. You're the fucking magazine. Oh, I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. Something like this. Oh, whoever this person is has been masturbating to your reflection. So that's why Spirit may have guided you to prioritize your reflection, to protect your energy. Because somebody's looking at you through a lens and masturbating to you. Damn. Alright, Spirit. What deck? We stay with this deck or we move to another? Dun-dum, dun-dum, dun-dum. Oh shit. That song has been in my head. Dun-dum. This deck is called Wild Souls Oracle. Dun-dum, dun. And the deck I just got through reading channeling from is the thumbnail, which is called Wild Muse Oracle, okay? Just in case y'all want to know. Dun-dum, 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 dun-dum. But you are the whole fucking vibe. Look, I just saw this sticking out from under the deck. You are the fucking vibe, and they can't keep up with it, okay? Dun-dum, 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 Dun, dun, uh, um, um, uh, it's like you don't have to do much to attract energy towards you, but this person has to show off their body. The flying fish. Possibilities. This person, they thought maybe they magic. See, somebody thought they magic was working, like for real. Thought that it would bring you running into their arms. Somebody's trying to meet you in person. Yeah. The guinea pig, innocence, but trying to play innocent. They trying to play innocent, but they're not. Because they cramping off your creativity. With the spider creativity, this somebody that's like trying to entwine themselves in your creativity. The way you create things, they trying to duplicate it. But they've gotten themselves caught up in their own trap. Oh, and now they're being forced to shut the fuck up or speak their truth. But you are the divine daughter, right? Because you have these two ponytails. You are the divine daughter, and therefore it's your creativity that this person is in love with, really? What is it? I'm being told to. You could have a dirty mind too, even though you're a divine daughter. You could have a dirty mind, okay? But that don't make you less divine, is what I'm hearing. What is the spiritual meaning of orange hair? There could be somebody else that's got orange hair that's entangled in this shit. Transformation, creativity, courage, and vitality. Linked to themes of fire, purification, joy, and many cultures, especially Hinduism, where saffron robes signify reunification and wisdom. So somebody with orange hair got their ass back in line, okay? Because they realized, somebody learned they need to keep their mouth up off you, okay? Shut the fuck up, because they realized they was finna lose their fucking covering. So somebody's taking heed that they don't want their ass getting caught up in this shit. So it could have been two individuals. Two individuals. But you're the divine daughter, okay? And somebody else realized they're a divine daughter, and they took heed to the warning. Now it say like two motherfuckers try to gang up against you. You know what I'm saying? To outshine you, to make you look like you was something that you wasn't, right? One of them has switched the fuck up. They done learned. They got some kind of download that they need to shut the fuck up when it comes to you. Keep your name out their mouth. Oh shit. That's who trying to keep dodge the. Okay, I said there was an energy trying not to get cut off by the divine. Okay, so somebody back the fuck up, but somebody else too busy still in la la land, like I'm the best, I'm better than her, I can do it better, I know better, but ain't lack the fucking experience that you have. You see what I'm saying? They lack the experience that you have. You don't went to war, you don't went to battles in your divine ass energy, doing things. You know what I'm saying? You've seen some things that they ain't even seen or encountered, right? You had to take actions on a lot of shit on your path. Every time you turn around, it's like time to move. The divine's like, come on, let's go. There's a storm coming. You know what I'm saying? You done been to war. You done been chained, you done been bound, you done been everything. You done been through the storms. You know what I'm saying? So this stormy energy, since this bitch wanna be like you, she's gonna go through the same storm. Since she wants to try to, it's like it's a battle of the minds. Who's more intelligent, who's more gifted, who's this, who's that. But this is not your energy. This is this individual's energy. You know what I'm saying? The white witch energy. It's more so like they think they know something because they went through a little something. But they ain't went through half the shit you done had to go through. Ain't seen half the shit you done seen. So, since this person think that they better than you, they can outshine you. It's like you're the fucking master and they're the student, and they still need to sit their ass down thinking they can outshine the fucking master because they ain't experienced half the shit you gone through. Okay? But this somebody got the big head because they getting a lot of attention because they show off their body and shit. You see what I'm saying? But they also siphon off your fucking energy. Okay? With this magic they doing. So, we connect with nature, you know what I'm saying? You're so fucking connected, it's pathetic. You done seen things in the spiritual realms. You could have done seen fairies, you done seen spirits, you done seen all kind of shit by connecting because this divine ass energy with purple hair. Hold up. Hold up. What's the spiritual meaning of purple hair? A blend of earthly passions and divine calm. Represent, oh, that's red. Hold up. They give me all the colors. I said purple, damn it. Okay, it's a blend. Okay, I get it. So purple hair symbolizes a blend of earthly passions, red, and divine calm, blue, representing creativity, intuition, mastery. You see what I'm saying? Or mystery, royalty. You're the fucking royalty. You done seen some shit. Through your spiritual awakening, you seen some shit that you can't explain, that ain't never been seen, ain't nobody else's experience. You see what I'm saying? And somebody wants to try to tell you what something is when you've seen it with your own two eyes. Okay? It's like when in the book of Enoch, when the angels took Enoch to heaven. You like Enoch in this bitch, and this bitch is like motherfucking Ruth needs to sit down. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it can also mean rebellion and individuality, depending on the shade and personal intent. It signifies a journey balancing the physical and spiritual, liking the crown chakra in some traditions, while deeper purples might hint at a power and dark magic. You see what I'm saying? You got the ability to tap in some. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You the master. You the master over the dark and the light. And you use your gifts powerfully. That's why they showing you in this black dress. You see what I'm saying? With these angel wings. And whoever this is don't have not the least bit of experience, the least bit of know-how. They don't even have half the knowledge that you hold. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that, you know. You should never get to a point where you get the big head and you think you can outsmart the teacher. I'm always a student, even though Most High call me a guru and certain shit. But still, I'm still a student. At the end of the day, I don't know half the shit God knows. You know what I'm saying? So I can never say that I'm smarter than God, that I have more. No, I'm always a student first. And whoever this is ain't never learned that. They think just cause they got some fame, notoriety, or nobility behind something that they're imitating you from. See what I'm saying? They're imitating you from. They think that's why they're able to do what they doing. Why they got the big head? Somebody got the big head. You know, your head is lifted up. Their head is looking down. You see what I'm saying? And turning their nose up at you and giving you the evil eye, side-eyeing you, because like, how dare you know more than me? How dare you this? How dare you that? Be honest, what I'm hearing on the spiritual plane, this person owes you a debt. Hello? They are in karmic debt to you. If truth be told, if they was to wind back the hands of time and open up that truth, take that knife and cut that scab off that infested ass wound, the truth will come out, because that's something they don't want nobody to know about. You know, this person owe you their life, to be honest, because of something that you did for them that you didn't have to do. You was this person, earth angel, at one point in time. They're saving grace, and they goddamn it, they fucking up. They on some weird shit. So they got somebody else to try to tag team with you, and they like, you know what? I'm up at this. I'm not getting myself caught up in this, because I ain't trying to go to jail. Okay? Whoever this is with this orange hair, they like, I ain't trying to go to jail. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They feel like whoever this is with this orange hair is heeding a warning. Like, nah, I ain't getting into that. I'm backing my ass out. Intuition and mysticism. You could be a mystic. It's strongly linked to psychic abilities, what I say. Inner wisdom, imagination, and the mystical. Royalty and power, historically reserved for rulers. That's what I say. I love it. Thank you when y'all confirm what I'm channeling. Thank you. Purple hair can signify innate power, dignity. What I said. You protect your sacred seat. You ain't out here in this Jezebel ass energy. You may have a dirty mind, but that don't mean you committed a crime. You feel me? Shit. Because you keep some respect on that shit. Alright? It says historically reserved for rulers. Purple hair can signify innate power, dignity, or even a royal magical lineage. That's where you come from. You come from a royal magical lineage, as seen in fiction. But this is a reality. Okay? Spiritual awakening, especially lighter shades, lavender and violet. It connects to the crown chakra, Sahasrara. Hold on. Sahasrara. And heightened spiritual awareness, insight, and enlightenment. Individuality and rebellion. In a non-conformist state. You're not meant to conform. Representing a unique path. You have a unique path, and bitches trying to get on your path. They need to stay in their own lanes, right? You know, it's okay to learn from me. It's okay to embody some things that I may, teach. But to try to emanate me, to be me, oh, hell to no. You know what I'm saying? You are the fucking blueprint. How the fuck somebody dare try to emanate you and then think they outshine you because they learned how to copy you, mimic you? What? Who the fuck? Anyways, non-conformists representing the unique path, freedom, and standing out from the mundane. You stand out. They don't want you to stand out. They want to outshine you, like I said. Deep purple plums can suggest intensity, luxury, ambition. Remember I told you somebody stole something for you, and somebody finna make sure you get it back. Okay? Ambition and even darker magic powers. And dark magic don't necessarily mean dark like bad. Lavender like purple often represents romance, purity, healing, sensitivity, and more carefree spiritual vibe. What I say, you are the fucking vibe. Man, come on. Shh. You are the vibe. Violet, closely tied to purple spirituality. Excuse me. Closely tied to pure spirituality, fulfillment, and intuition. So, and then look, because of this, you got a lot of people in the LGBT, what I tell you, you got a lot of people in the LGBTQ community who wants to get with you because of all this energy that you rock. Excuse me. Confirmation. Purple has, because you're the fucking vibe, right? But it's like, I feel like you're the type of energy. I don't feel like you're in that community at all. Okay? I feel like you're heterosexual. So these women that came for you, whoever this once divine white witch, and whoever this other person with the orange hair, they came for you, right? Well, it's like they could be part of this LGBTQ community, and you're not. Okay? Purple has been embraced by these community as a symbol of empowerment and identity. And it's like, it's because it's your feminine ass energy. When I say you embody divine feminine energy, you're fucking like I said, you do not have to do anything to attract. You don't have to do no extra shit. It's like it's just, you're just born with this shit. Maybe with them it's Maybelline. With you, you're just born with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And they're attracted to you. Okay? You kicked the bitch out the boat though. I do know that. You like, what? Once you came up, it's like once you woke up out this spell, you kicked this bitch out the boat and went swimming for your oars, and you got to ruin your own boat. Somebody was trying to, woo you through magic. Okay, you got a female energy over here trying to woo you through magic, and the spirit is not going for that. Why? Because it says your tribe, your vibe. You may attract a lot of people that's in this community, but you know what I'm saying? And a lot of envious ass people too. But you're not into that. You don't sway that way. You don't knock them neither for being that way. But just don't come to you with there's another way. There's always a way. Don't come to you with that shit. Go your way, I go my way. I do my thing, you do your thing. Shit. Ooh. What else, Spirit? This person got some Jezebel spirit on them, though. Yeah. They better be glad the divine is taking it easy on them. Is what I'm hearing, with graciousness and gentleness. Grace is strength with arms open. Because they got a chance to get their ass back in order. Okay? It says, let every gesture speak in whispers. So, whoever, the one with the orange hair, the divine, they learned to get your name, get some respect on your name. Okay? So whoever this is with the orange hair learned to get some respect on your fucking name. Okay? This other one with the black hair, they still ain't got no respect on your name, but the divine is like, okay, we still covering whoever it is with the orange hair. Because they got some respect on your name. At first it's like, girl, such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such. They talking about you, right? And for real, girl, yeah, girl. Well, where they at? Let me see. And then they jumped in on it. And then once they jumped in on it, they realized who the fuck they was jumping in on. And it's like, oh, now, I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of that smoke. Because that motherfucker right there is tapped the fuck in, right? This motherfucker was like, they tapped the fuck in, baby. You on that shit by yourself. Okay? So, Yeah, insight. It says your truth arrives in quiet flashes. Yeah. They gain insight about who the fuck you was and know you the truth and like, yep, no, the Most High protect that one fiercely. No, I'm not fucking with that one. You on your own. Yeah, patience. Slow seasons. So, it's like this person also lost their patience. They losing their patience because they want a connection with you. So they did all this. Okay, somebody did a lot of shit. Okay, towards you. Okay. They did a lot of shit towards you because they were slick in love with you. Okay. Slow seasons grow with strongest root. And what they did caused your season to grow slow. Okay. And they try to talk shit on that too. They did something to cause your season to come in slow. And they didn't want nobody to know. It's something pertaining to your creativity. Okay? Whatever you do creatively. They did something to slow you down. And the Most High was like, just be patient. Everything that was taken from you, sent Kofa, you're gonna receive it back. You see what I'm saying? So it says shape what wants to be born through you. Everything that's meant to come through you, you gonna receive compensation for it by the divine. Don't worry about it. People see you are the truth. People see that you are the true creator of all the shit. People are seeing this person for who they is. They may not be saying nothing, but they see it. I'm also with TMI. One thing, another difference between you, if you deal with the public in any kind of way, it's like HIPAA law. You see what I'm saying? Even though whatever you do you may not be a nurse or nothing like that, but you respect HIPAA law. Whatever your clients come to you about, that's between you and your clients. You keep that information private, right? This person don't do that. And I feel like that is a divine law they breaking as well. The divine don't like when you go, because that's confidentiality. You breaching a contract. When a person, say like with me doing readings, if I was to do a personal reading for somebody, the divine don't like for you to take that information and share it with nobody else, because that's not everybody else's information. That information is between you and that person that you connected with to share information with. Okay? So, to sit up here and go back as a reader myself and tell people on my channel what transpired between me and a client is breaking ethnical laws, spiritually and physically. So this person don't know, they might fuck around and get sued. Or they could get sued, because they came to them in confidentiality. That's why I said they may go to jail. Another person like, yeah, I ain't getting in that because, yeah, you is wrong, sis. And so they could have told them, you wrong, sis. So now they could be falling out. But it's like, when somebody comes to you as a reader to get a reading, that's why I don't even do personal readings. It's not that I can't do them. I choose not to. But I don't do personal readings for one purpose. Because I know there's a lot of karmics that be trying to use me to get information on certain individuals, divine masculines and shit. So I don't do personal readings to protect divine beings. Because some people can use magic to cloak their energy. So I don't do purple. I don't. Prince is in the energy, y'all. Okay, I don't do personal readings to protect divine beings from being spied on by karmics. Okay, that's why I don't. That's the main reason why I don't do personal readings. But other than that, I can do personal readings. Now, if you're doing personal readings, fine. That's fine. But to go back and disclose what you said publicly or what transpired through a person, it's called a personal reading for a purpose. You know? So to come back and disclose what happened in a personal reading, you are breaking, that's an ethical violation. You see what I'm saying? You're breaking a code of ethics and you're breaking one of the divine laws. Because that's considered now as gossiping. You do readings on people to come back and gossip about them to get credibility and nobility for it. I mean, come on. Who does that? I wouldn't come to you and get no fucking reading if I know you gonna put me on blast because you felt some type of way about me. And a lot of times, these people ain't done the shit you said they did. You know? That type of shit. So, be careful, y'all, when y'all get readings from people. Make sure they are people who are held at high value and also represent themselves in a way that's that will protect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like you or not. You see what I'm saying? Because that's bullshit. You shouldn't be out here putting people's business out on the platform and you done a reading for them. That's wrong as fuck. That's wrong as fuck. Ain't nowhere in hell I'm finna share with you. And I've done plenty of readings. And I ain't never shared with none of y'all what I've read for other people. Now, I may have shared experiences where I met with clients that were skeptical and used that as a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? I had clients that came in that was skeptical. So when I tried to read their energy, they was blocked. You see what I'm saying? But to go into detail about how that person was and all that, no, I'm not finna do all that. I'm not finna do that. It's certain things you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? And this person, you know, they do shit like that. They will, you know, for the name of a like, for the name of somebody, hoping somebody like them for it, you know, they'll sit up and expose somebody just to, you know, it's one way. It's like you can take those moments, but it's like you got to put a spin on it to protect and shield that person. You know, because that person trusted you. Come on now. That person trusted you to do something for them in private, and then you come back in public and tell everybody. That ain't right. Now, if they give you permission to share what they learned in their readings or in their sessions with you, cool. That's cool. But if they ain't shared, said, okay, I give you permission to share my shit, you in violation, boo-boo. And ain't no other way to cut that slice of bread. You know what I'm saying? You in violation. That's why your covering being removed. Because too many times you've exposed people who came to you in confidentiality to gain insight. It says connections. We are made of threads, too soft to see. What was meant to come to you, these people came to you. And you took that shit. And you caused these people some problems. You probably made their paths even harder with tenacity. You know? But see, and that's another thing too. You use magic to get over the mountain. You didn't have the tenacity. It says the mountain moves for the one who stays. So the one who stayed on their path, the one that was doing what they was divinely guided, that mountain is going to move the fuck out their way. They ain't got to climb it. But the ones that want to try to do magic to get over the mountain, not trusting the divine to get through the mountain, you see what I'm saying? Come on. That's why your ass on blast. You out in your clientele's information, private information. It's called personal reading. Okay, I keep being told to reiterate that. It's called a personal reading. Now, if you do, like I do sometimes, I might do Q&As on my channel and answer questions on my channel. It's a public reading. So therefore, the information is going to be exposed publicly. That person is giving me permission to read them out loud in front of everybody. If they came to me for a private reading, ain't no way in the hell I'm coming back on my channel and tell y'all about it. What else, Spirit? And I don't give a damn what happened. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what happened in that reading. That person trusted you in confidentiality. Or those people. Because I got a feeling you done this more than once. Yeah, renewal. Even endings carry sense of beginnings. Yeah. So, they thought they tore something down for you. You know, doing this fuck shit. And for those of you who have ever got caught up by somebody like that, you went to them in confidentiality, and they went back and broke your trust. You see what I'm saying? Whatever's going on with you, it will be renewed. Okay? Yeah. If you are a reader, you have a due diligence to be more sensitive about how you're putting people's information out there. You shouldn't be doing that, period. Okay? You shouldn't be doing that, period. Because you wouldn't want nobody putting all your fucking information out there. And then when your information coming out there, you want to try to do magic and shit, trying to stop it from happening. See what I mean? You don't want it to happen to you, but you're doing it to others. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah, you lack honesty. Let your words mirror the shape of your heart. And that's in a challenge. Your heart is being weighed and challenged. You give people false hope that they can trust you. You're not even honest with the cards you're reading. You're not even being honest with the people. When they come to you for private fucking readings, you're lying to them. This could be somebody, like, what I'm getting is like somebody knows magic very fucking well. They could also, I'm using reading as an example. They could actually be a fucking reader. Okay? I'm not saying that shit by chance. So, and you could be a reader as well. You're that divine energy with the purple hair. Okay? All these energies, the orange hair, the black hair, could be readers. Okay? Take it how it resonates. The orange hair got their ass in line. Okay? Because they didn't want to lose their covering by the divine and their ancestors. So they backed the fuck off. This black hair got the big head. Because this black hair wanted to feel like they can outshine you. They want to be the guru, but they're not. Okay? Simple as that. They want to be the guru, but they're not. Because the guru knows there's certain things that's told, and especially high priestess ass energy, there's certain things that you speak on and certain things you do not. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not asked or given permission, then your mouth is supposed to be closed. And whoever the orange hair is understands that. The black hair don't, because they got the big head. But you're misguiding with honesty. You're misleading the people that come to you in private that's looking for hope. You're not giving them hope. You give them false hope and then turn around and dash their ass on your platform. Why? Hold hope like a candle in the dark. Yeah. And that's what I was finna say. Thank you, Spirit. You sitting up here whoever this person is, they're good at magic, right? So people be coming to them, getting personal readings done. And if they see something good, something good for you, they twist the truth. And while they twisting the truth, they're doing some type of candle magic to reverse their energy into them. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody's robbing you blind while reading your Akashic records. You see what I'm saying? Every time you give a reader permission to tap into your energy, you give them permission to tap into your Akashic records. And whoever this is, when they see what's in your fucking records, they got a heart of greed. So they go hopping in magic, bend the truth with you, hop in magic, and take what they hid from you through magic. See what I'm saying? It's like they go fishing through private readings. You see what I'm saying? They go fishing through private readings and cut part of the truth out of the readings so that they can inherit what was meant to be yours. Now, those that they out on their channel is because you may have already intuitively known or got another reading, so you went to this reader. You went to this reader for a second opinion to see if they got the same information. You went to this reader for confirmation. And everything was right, but that very crucial fucking part. You see what I'm saying? The very thing that you needed confirmation on, they hid that from you. You may even question them. And they like, no, I don't see that for you. They lie. The reason why they don't see that for you is because they're taking it for themselves. As soon as they get out reading on you, they on a candle. They doing a goddamn reverse spell. Whatever was supposed to be coming your way, they energetically taking it for themselves. Greedy energy. Greedy as fuck. What I say? Abundance. They stealing. What if y'all? It's like if you go to this person and there's abundance in your Akashic records that you're supposed to receive, they are stealing it. And then too, whoever the one they was doing the magic on, the love spell on, they illegally tapped into your fucking Akashic records. And Spirit let them do it. Spirit let them do it. You see what I'm saying? Because they were being tested with renewal. Okay, you gonna keep going. See, you was the motherfucker. You was the one. You was the one. You was the last person. It's like the book of Revelations is the last book in the Bible, right? Where everybody be called to judgment. You was the revelation for this person. When they did this to you, when they did it to you, because you could have been coming into fame and fortune. When they did it to you to steal your creativity, you became the last revelation for their ass. This person tried to steal your abundance through magic. There's somebody, you know what I'm saying, and then did love spells on you to make you love them so that you would have a soft heart for them. You know what I'm saying? To be gentle with them. You know? But this person owes you. Okay? And they know it. This person, when they tapped into your energy, they learned through their ancestors that they owe you a fucking life debt. And like a fool, they went against you. Because they went against you, that's why that umbrella slipped out from over their head. And now they can't reach it no more. They're out of time. But God, but God may be offering a solution. Because whoever this is has talent. They have their own creative lane. But they got to learn to slow it down. You see what I'm saying? And come away from this Jezebel ass energy. Exposing their divine sacred seat to everybody, and lying and energy harvesting off of folks. Stealing people's abundance through magic. You see what I'm saying? They play innocent though, but this person ain't innocent worth a damn. Yeah. They got a chance, but God, with persistence, the path open to those who keep walking. Because you keep walking, okay? Everything that's meant to come your way that was slowed down, delayed, or whatever, you're going to get this abundance. Abundance, enough isn't earned. It's remembered, okay? What? Enoughness isn't earned. So, okay, this person could even say some cockamamie shit like this. It's enough for everybody. No, that's a lie. Because just because whoever you are, you had a lot. It's like somebody seeing how much abundance you got coming and like, oh, it's enough for you to share, so I'm going to take some of it. Oh, no, you's a motherfucking lie. It ain't enough for everybody because it wasn't yours to take. It wasn't yours to take. That's like going in the federal vault and seeing all the gold and shit they got stuck up in Fort Knox and holler, it's enough, so I'm gonna take me some. Where your ass gonna wind up? In federal fucking prison. So where you think you at spiritually? In spiritual federal fucking prison. Dummy. This a dummy. They ain't got the sense God gave a goddamn beetle. Oh, it's enough. No, it's not enough because it wasn't yours. It got somebody's name on it. That's like me going in Trump bank account like, oh, he got enough. I'm going to take me some. He'll be all right. It's enough to share. No, that's Trump's money. It ain't mine to take. Come on now. Make this shit make sense now. You thought the divine, it's your fucked up perspective of the divine, number one. Come on. Come on, Spirit. It's your fucked up perspective of the divine, number one. Thinking that you're the soul energy. It's like somebody think they're God. Like there's not a God outside themselves. Okay? And that's where they fucking up at. That's where they truly fucking up at. Yeah, God's in us. He's all around us too. But it takes one to know one. If you was a God, you would know that. A true God. There's the Almighty, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And it wasn't you that created any of this shit you see out here on this earth. So somebody's trying to take credit even from the Creator. Honey, yeah, you're a creator because you was created in the Most High's image. But you ain't the master motherfucking creator. You're still the fucking student. And it's going to take you finna be took down this hard ass path. And we going to see if them mountains move out your way. Nope, they not going to move. You're going to have to climb the motherfuckers. Because it says the path opens to those who keep walking. So, since you thought it was that simple to outdo God, to outdo somebody, and take something that belonged to somebody else, because you're in the same profession, because you're trying to ride off their coattails, because you secretly look up to them and you secretly in love with them, and been secretly masturbating to their fucking energy, which is why they was guided to shield their energy from you. Confirmation. Yeah. Your intuition is being blocked. Your intuition is being blocked. And that's the main thing you fear. So, how you gonna get divine downloads then? Because your ancestors ain't backing you. The Most High ain't backing you. Seeing how he don't exist in your world. How you getting your downloads? Where they coming from? Yeah. The divine, yeah. It's like your ancestors done lost hope in you. Your ancestors have lost full hope in you. It's like you're at a point of no return. Yeah, they've released you. They released what no longer echoes in you. The divine no longer echoes in you, so your ancestors are like, bye, boo. You on your own. You on your own. Keep using that sacred seat. Yeah. You can either accept the path that you was given or keep stealing paths that don't belong to you. It says, it's like the Most High is like acceptance. Let what is simply be for now. So it is what it is. And then you've been guided to let whatever this person's doing, because you're fully aware of what they doing to you. So the Most High is like, accept, just with acceptance, let what is be. Because they going to get theirs. You see what I'm saying? They going to walk themselves right on into their own goddamn trap. You know what I'm saying? So let them do it. You know? You know, so it is what it is. A motherfucker think they can outshine the Most High and then try to outshine you. Because they think they know better. And then they think God can't reach out and touch their ass. But, you know, God can. He can make that hand come through here and smack your ass. I tell y'all one time, I told y'all 1,000 times. It was one time I was fussing at the Most High. I said some shit that I shouldn't have said. And that motherfucker, it like a silver surfer came down out the sky on my ass. And I was like, whoa. And hit the ground. Boom. And I could hear it. I'm driving down the street and I heard it in the goddamn clearing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then that's when I was being gangsta, right? Confirmation. And I'm like, Most High. Double confirmation. I'm like, Most High, was that you? He like, yeah. He would come and whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he told me take my ass home. It was time to go, but I was being hard-headed because I didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with Florida and didn't want to leave. And he was like, nah, it's time to go. You got to get home. Get your ass down that road. You know what I'm saying? So I was being hard-headed and he touched down on my ass. You could see the trees move and every goddamn thing where he landed. And I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't nothing but his head. So I was like, oh shit. Okay, so you really do exist. You know, that's the time when I learned that God truly is real. His whole body can't fit on this fucking earth. But a portion of him came down. Yeah, until I was able to show him some sincerity in his heart, he came down with a show of strength. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can go gentle. I can touch you gently, or I can whoop that ass. Which one is gonna be? Okay. He was like, you gonna calm that ass down? In stillness, the soul remembers how to breathe. Like, you need to calm down, relax. I got you going this way for a purpose. Because I was good with serenity. I felt at peace in Florida. I felt like I had found home. And the Most High was like, nope, you got to get back to where you came from. What? You know? I was mad as fuck. And the Most High was like, okay. Strength is acquired but doesn't break. The Most High brought his ass down here. And was like, I can strong arm your ass back home, or I can gently guide you back home. Which one is it? All right, I'm gonna go with the gentle. You know what I'm saying? It took courage to do it, but I went back home. You know? Shit. Fear walks beside courage always. He's like, why the fuck you scared? Because I didn't want to go back home. He was like, you're going back home. Let's go. I gave you the strength of 10 motherfucking lions. Get your ass home. You know? Yeah. It was requiring me to trust. Float on the current that always known the way. And that's what the fuck I did. So I said, okay, I trust you, God. I'm going to bring my ass on home. And I'm thankful I did, because soon as I touched down in Tennessee, I got a phone call from my baby's school saying, we can't get in touch with your child's father, and something's going on with them. We need somebody to come pick them up. I kid you not. I hadn't been in Tennessee no more than 8 fucking hours. I hadn't even had to sleep. Maybe a cat nap on the side of the road. Yeah, so while somebody think they know God and think they that God don't exist outside them, yes, we are Christ-like. Yes, we have Christ energy. Not everybody, though, because everybody ain't fucking divine. Some motherfuckers, when you hear when people say they aliens, that's what the fuck they is. They aliens. You got some real life demons walking around this motherfucker. You got some divine motherfuckers walking around here. You got some lost souls walking around this motherfucker. You got a mixture of everything walking around through here. Just because God liked you, showed you favor, and decided to cover you because you had the potential to be something great, had you been patient and stayed on your path. But because you decide to steal from other people's paths, being impatient with your own path, he let you do it. He said, okay, I'm going to let you do it. Because you don't think I'm real no way. I'm going to let you do it. But what's going to happen is, I'm going to give you the same ultimatum. You can take this gentle ass whooping that I'm about to give you, and that's requiring you to speak some truth on some shit, and really, you know what I'm saying, get ahead of your own fuck shit, or I'm gonna goddamn it come down hard and cold on your ass. And make you think about some things. So, yeah, whoever this is ain't even truly awakened neither. See, you're awakened with mindfulness. Each breath is a doorway to now. You are guided. You are open. You are mind. You know what I'm saying? You have respect and a mindfulness to know that there's something greater outside yourself. Okay? This person's finna be awakened to that. Look, y'all, I can't make this shit up. God said, let me remind you. He came down and touched down by the trees. What the fuck did I say? While I was driving down the fucking highway. And it was like that, getting ready to get dark. But the sun was still out. Man, that shit fucked me up. Look. Stood there in the clearing like, do I need to come get your ass? You gonna show me some respect? You know what I'm saying? Shh, come on now. I said, all right. He took his ass on. I surrendered, Most High. I sure enough did. So for somebody to tell, I'm not gonna listen to somebody when it comes to God. Can't nobody tell me shit about God that he ain't told me himself. You feel me? So it's a difference if God ain't never came to me and told me, then maybe I might listen to that motherfucker. But the fact that God done came down and showed me the proof is in the pudding, him damn self. Fuck what they heard, fuck what they talking about. I know what God has shown me through my own divine ass eyes. So fuck what somebody got to say, and how they feel about it, Yeah. Because of that, because of the Most High doing it, it gave me hope to keep pushing forward on my path, regardless of what the fuck I've been through. regardless of how many times they tried to unalive me, regardless of how many times I've been gang stalked, regardless of how many times they tried to discredit me, slander my name, whatever the fuck they tried to do, God gave me hope that day to never give up. Hold hope like a candle in the dark. And ain't no motherfucking way a motherfucker make me doubt my God. And that's that on that. You know? So, to this motherfucker that think they winning, it's deuces for you, sis. You on your own. The cord has been severed between you and the divine. Because you was ordered to do something, and because you think you the deity, you think you God, but you're just a white ass witch. Well, now a dark witch, because you don't. Yeah, yeah. You refuse to tell it like it is. Yep. So you're being faced with retribution. Yeah. The Most High was giving you a chance to rehabilitate yourself, but no, you refuse to tell it like it is. You refuse to tell it like it is. You was told to tell something like it was, to tell your truth, but you shied away. And the Most High was giving you a chance. So what I'm saying? He was giving you a chance. But he also said you need to protect your sacred seat. Cover that up. That ain't for everybody's eyes, you know. Yeah. The 10-20 ratio. Your heart has been weighed. And it's showing itself greedy. Wow. Your heart has been weighed and it's showing itself to be greedy. So, to the one that got took from, to the one somebody did the love magic on over and over again, trying to get you to see them, like them, to be liked by you, want you to like them, possibly even love them, you're going to get recognition. So, it says be open to receive, okay? While this motherfucker's finna have to go through murky waters again, okay? Yeah, because they playing some unconscious ass games with the Most High. What? They playing some unconscious ass games with the Most High. And he hollered, checkmate, bitch. Checkmate. Come on with it. Because they refused to tell it like it is, even when the Most High was offering them rehabilitation. They chose not to tell it like it is. Their heart has been weighed, and their heart is heavier than the feather. Therefore, they face judgment. Because they kept throwing this love magic, love spells, taken from people's abundance, greedy ass heart. And now they got to get it out the mud again. Murky waters. They finna have to start over. Checkmate. Because they were playing unconscious games with the Most High. This person ain't conscious. While you need to be received because you decide to protect your modest ass seat, your sacred seat, and cover your head from those that was trying to deceive you about God. That's why he said, prioritize your reflection. Because you are the earth angel. You got a copy trying to take from you. And that's where they fucked up at. You see what I'm saying? That's what they fucked up at. It don't, man. To try to outsmart God. He said, checkmate, ho. And your ancestor checkmate you too. And you sit up there looking sad. You know? Because everybody see you for who you is. You was a pawn in the Most High game. Huh? All this time, you played yourself. You wasn't even a queen on the board. That's the fucked up part. You wasn't even a queen on the board. Because you didn't do the work. You was a fucking apprentice. This shit crazy. And I feel like what I say, the orange hair got their ass in order with rehabilitation. Because this girl got orange hair. She went and covered up her sacred ass seat and got her ass some act right. And she said, telling it like it is. While your ass is going through murky waters. Checkmate, bitch. Again, I keep hearing it. Wow. Anything else about this orange hair girl? If they was stuck, because I feel like this the hangman with upside down, it's in the reverse. They learned all they need to know. They seen all they need to know. And if they, it's like, say if somebody used to be a stripper in the past. You know what I'm saying? Whoever she is, she decided to get her shit right. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no room to judge, right? Because they realized you was somebody to know your motherfucking work. This orange haired girl got their shit together with upside down in reverse. Yeah, that's like hangman energy. Once they found out who the fuck you was, they were like, oh, no, let me get back over here with my ancestors in the divine. You know what I'm saying? And shield my sacred sheep. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm going to tell it like it is. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And then they looking at you like, okay, yeah, we're not fucking with her because they know they worth. They know who the fuck they is. You see what I'm saying? They know that the divine and the ancestors, the divine give you the room to peacock yourself. Hello? If you wanted to, you could step out on a hoe, but you don't. You see what I'm saying? Wow. And this orange haired girl know you the truth. That every bit of abundance that you were supposed to receive, that you're every bit of worth it. So, you know, upside down and reverse, they see the shit clearly. You know? They could also be a little mad though. Like, damn, I wanted a piece of that pie. It's like, man, if I was like I was in the back in the day, I would have got me a piece of that pie. You know what I'm saying? But they like, no, let me march my ass on back over here in my lane. Look at this. I'm not gonna say they were happy to back the fuck off you, cause look how they looking. They may not have been totally happy to back off you, but it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let you have that. Bye. They marched their little happy ass on back over in divine order. You know what I'm saying? And now they setting the shit straight. They telling it like it is. But this motherfucker down here still won't play chess with the Most High. But they don't even realize they already face judgment. Their heart has been weighed. So what happens to the hearts that be weighed? I think I gave a lesson on that already. Okay? So if you missed that lesson, you might want to go find it. All right? But yeah, it is what it is, man. You learn, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose. No, hold on, higher. Cause in God you trust. Hey, I'm back and I'm better than I'm getting it. Okay? Yeah, you got the courage. It says courage. You should be brave in the face of fear. The universe has a spirit and wisdom. Some situations will be out of the ordinary and cannot be dealt with by common sense. Like I was saying about what I seen on the side of the road. Okay? And damn, it look like the person. But it's right here. At this time, you must turn to special talents. Right. Hold up. Look. You can see like a silver person in the tree, y'all. Right here. See that? Look at that. Whew. I can't make this shit up. What else? Most High. Oh, God, thank you. What else, Most High? Discovery in the verse. Right, like I said, whoever this motherfucker that ain't telling it like it is, they think they won't be discovered for the shit that they did. They will be discovered because they being watched. It says love is around to discover, and there is surprises in adventure. Hold on. Inadvertently, this person finna get caught off guard. Somebody done discovered what they did, and they finna get cut off guard. They think they ain't get found out. Oh, but somebody knows the troubles they caused. Somebody knows they about to fall. Uh-oh. This person about to fall from grace. They already fell from grace in the spiritually, but in the physical, they finna fall from grace. Sunshine, health, light body, longevity, actively welcome the sunshine every day. Walk through the road of life. What I say, they finna get exposed with this sunshine. That's like the sun card. I feel somebody finna take a walk of shame. Somebody's gonna take a walk of shame, and they don't know it. Hey, I got this other deck they want me to pull. It's called the Celestial Tarot. It's a beautiful ass deck. Two of Cups. Yep, these people work together. Three of Cups. And they was celebrating for a while. But Four of Cups, one of them was like, I'm not finna fuck up my opportunity because you over here fucking around. Yeah, Five of Cups, sorry, miss me with that shit. Yeah. Now this person's finna be mad because they finna lose everything. They could even have small children. Some of y'all, they could even be siblings or play sisters. Alright. What's next? That wanted to come out, it didn't come out. Alright, Spirit. So for this person that got everything took from them, that's need to be open to receive. It says Knight of Cups. It's a lot of people that want to show you love, okay? There could be people coming in to show you love. Page of Pentacles. A lot of people like what you're creating, what you do. They think what you do is solid. Also, you may realize that whatever you do creatively is helping the youth and helping children. So keep doing what you're doing. You're going to receive some type of acknowledgement as well. Okay? There's some type of message coming your way. It's going to bring you a lot of love. That's why they say be open to receive. There's some type of message coming your way. It's going to make you feel love. There could be even some type of proposal or download from the divine. Yep. Something that you may have thought ended. That's something that's about to change your fucking life. Thank you. Yeah. Something that you thought ended is about to transform. Okay? 10 of Wands. But you need to lighten your load so that you make room, okay? Or you may be getting ready to go on another journey. Or with whatever you do creatively, it may have been it's been a long road, okay? But that shit's about to change, okay? So don't give up. You're about to receive some type of recognition. It could be like trickles. Shit's trickling in. It's trickling in slowly, but it's coming. It's like when the floodgates open, it's like some shit gonna... It's like... I'm hearing you even had a near-death experience off this death card, okay? And the Reaper wouldn't even collect on your soul. Because they know who. This is how powerful you is. Somebody emotionally immature could have actually attacked you and unalived you. And you was resurrected. And even the Reaper didn't want to collect your soul. Okay? Three of Swords. While whoever this other bitch that owe you their life, they got a karmic debt where they owe you their life, you stop this person's heart from, oh shit. See, that's what I said. Somebody owe you a debt. Oh, wow. Five of Swords. Okay, so whoever this person is that is a slick fan, but in love, they owe you a life debt. Because you could have rushed in and did something to save this person's life to stop their heart from bleeding out. Right? Literally. Okay? Because somebody attacked them. And death was right at that fucking door. Had it not been for your efforts and heroics, stepping in, helping this person, death would have collected their soul. This person wouldn't even be here had you not saved them. While they was under attack. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Cups. You had plenty of options. You had a choice. You didn't have to save this person's life. So this person ought to be thankful. See what I'm saying? Instead, I feel like this person is guilty. They got a guilty conscience because they know they took from you. They try to play like they ain't bothered. This person knows they owe you their life. But because of their ego, because of whatever, whoever they got around them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is like whooping this person's ass on a daily. Damn, they could even, yeah. I said something about a sibling. Somebody's got a greedy ass heart and they fucked up. You know? And what's crazy, it's like, this person has love for you because they know you say they fucking life. That's quiet as kept though. But, even though they knew this, they still took from you. This could be a water sign energy. I'm hearing there's more than one person whose life there could be up to 7 people whose lives you stopped the reaper from collecting their souls. Wow, because of your heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. And you don't like to see others be hurt. That's why God said be open to receive. Because the energy you put out is coming back 10 times fold. You see what I'm saying? You put out good energy. And all your cups about to be fulfilled with good stuff. Okay? But this person knows that you're the reason why their heart still beats. There's more than one individual though. There could be anywhere from 5 to 7 people, maybe 3, anywhere 3, 5 to 7 people that knows you're the reason why their heart still beats today. Had it not been for you stepping in, doing what you're doing, using your gifts, okay, to help, they would be unalived. They wouldn't be here. The Reaper would have collected. And then some of these people even still chose to take from you. Because some of them feel like you need to be humbled. They didn't like what I say, you carry the strength of 10 lions. They didn't like that you had this energy, that the divine blessed you with it. To go through what you went through, yeah. You could be in hermit mode. You could be a true hermit, a mystic. And your gifts is fucking strong. Whether masculine or female, there's a King of Cups energy who tried to attack you. And I feel like there's more than one water sign, because I got several cups out here that came after you because, you know, because you choose to be by yourself. Because you know your path requires your constant attention, your freedom. And a lot of people don't like that you set them free. A lot of people don't like that you chose to save it. Oh shit, there's some people that didn't want to live, and you stopped them from dying. I'm strongly getting you saved 3 people's lives. It's 3, for a fact, whose lives you stepped in and you changed their course for the better. Okay? Some of these people are angry with you because you did this, but had they chose. See, it's like had they chose to do better. Somebody may be blaming you. And it's not your fault. Because you acted courageously to step in and help somebody. It's 3 people that owe their life to you. Owe you life debts. Because you saved 3 lives. And some of them may not be, you know, so giving and thanks, should I say. Or have that much gratitude that you say to life, because they don't value their own life, you know. And one of them was under attack, or 2 of them was under attack, and you saved their life. You gave them a second chance in life. You was actually somebody's fucking real life fucking hero. And you stopped the Reaper from coming to get them. This is why the divine shows you so much fucking favor. This is why the divine covers you, because you risked your own fucking life for others. And this person is one of those people. Wow. This person is one of these people. And they try to emotionally manipulate the situation because they don't want people to see them for who they truly is. Knight of Swords. They finna get raided though. You know what I'm saying? They finna get raided. They just don't know the authorities is coming. Like, they just don't know. Somebody has alerted the authorities and they're charging in. They finna bust this person. Why they think they getting away like nobody knows. But somebody knows. Somebody sees the trouble they caused. Caught me in the back of my jaw. But that tartness. But somebody also is like remorseful because it's like somebody also is reflecting back about the time you saved their lives. For somebody, you saved their life more than once. Okay? And now they never gave you credit for it. They never showed their gratitude for it. And now this person could be actually, the Reaper could be swinging back around to collect this person's soul. And they in this Five of Cups, they regret not being showing gratitude for it, you know? So somebody is looking at themselves like, damn, this person saved my life and I didn't give 2 fucks. Now I need this person to save my life. You know what I'm saying? Now I need this person to save my life because death is approaching swiftly and I don't know what to do. They done fucked you over trying to attack you for saving their life. They was not grateful. That's fucked up. These are people that self-loathe themselves. How can you be mad at somebody for saving your fucking life unless you already had a death wish? You know? And then there's somebody that is grateful but greedy. You know what I'm saying? They grateful but they greedy. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. What that is?
You want some?
What is that? Oh, this smells good. Where does this come from?
The Mexican restaurant.
I'll take these. A piece of these. Somebody sent this to you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I got Shayla some too.
Mm. That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. Somebody put their foot in their mouth for speaking a curse over you for saving their life. Damn. I just heard somebody cursed themselves for trying to curse you for saving their life. Damn. Now that's fucked up. Well, be open to receive. You're about to receive a lot. You know? That's why when they looked in your Acosta records and they saw that you had all this abundance coming in, they're like, whoa, it's enough to share. No, bitch. You didn't put in the work to get that. She did. Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Everything you meant to receive, whether it's love, finances, fame, fortune, your part of fortune is fat than a motherfucker is what I'm hearing. The divine got big back with your fortune, right? because of your kindness, because your tenacity, because of your strength, because of the fact you had the courage to do things that others wouldn't. That's why you're so fucking spiritually rich, okay? That this shit's about to start raining down on you in the physical. Even though people done stole some of it. They gotta give it back though. You know what I'm saying? One way or another. Whether that be through actually paying the debt or giving a pound of flesh. But they gonna pay it back. You know? You still checkmate these hoes either way it go. You know? Sometimes it's best to wait your turn. You know, and see what God is guiding you, where they meant for you to go, what they want for you to do. It's confirmation, excuse me. But when you don't, and you rush it, yeah. You rush it, because you're looking at the next person's cup, wanting the same thing they got. And then try to compete for them, what they got. You had a lot of people trying to compete for what you had, that divine had for you. Tower, yeah, it's done. Get out of there. That's not for them. Seven of Swords. You cannot come in here and steal what's not yours. Right. The Hierophant, the Most High, is like, I saw all of that. And I took notes. I watched how all y'all came in here and tried to take from this divine being. Ain't no getting around it. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles. She's still gonna receive her fucking cornucopia. Everything that she was meant to destined to receive. And y'all gotta pay it back. She's still gonna receive every fucking penny. And y'all gotta pay it back. You know? And it's crazy. So, whatever anybody stole from you that was divinely yours, they paying it back. And some of those lives that you prayed for and saved, or actually jumped in the trenches and pulled out and say they lies, they owe you life debts. And they gotta pay it out. You know? Especially those, I'm hearing those that there's one life that don't owe you shit. You know, they do owe you a life debt. But they didn't take from you, okay? This person is grateful for you, okay? But there is other individuals who you stopped that heart from stopping. You kept that heart pumping, that owe you life debts. And then they also turned around and stole from you. Okay? All because you're this empathic soul who decided to have the courage of 10 lions to do the things that you did. You jumped in the line of danger and you stopped people. You know, you saved them. And one of these is you saved more than one. Once. But yet, you know, the Reaper said don't get in the way this time. Okay? On that one, don't get in the way this time. It's time to collect their soul. They done got too many passes. You know, somebody took advantage of your love, you know, in the past. And got a lot of protection from you. Backing from you. But this person decided to come against you. Decided to take from you. That's the first part of that vision. Decided to take from you. And all that good stuff. And this person supposed to have been gone. But God and the God in you chose to keep this person alive. God permitted it. This person had a choice, had options to do things right, but they wanted to be stuck in confusion, envy, and hatred towards you. So the divine and then made the path choice to do what they did. You know, this person is no longer being backed by their ancestors as well, and everybody's moved out the way. They cleared a path for the reaper. So it's time for you to clear a path. Somebody is physically ill. Okay? Somebody is sick. And somebody's getting ready to pass away. The reaper's knocking at their door as we speak. Okay? And this other motherfucker that didn't want to speak their truth or tell it like it is, reaper may be at their door. See, that's what they don't understand. Your blessings, your grace, your prayers, your actions towards these individuals to preserve their life, they don't realize they on a loner. The life they leading is a loner, and you gave it to them. You gave them borrowed time, because the reaper was coming for these folks. And they decide to steal from you. So the reaper like, you know, because they did it again, because they ain't did what was required of them to make things right, to set the record straight, what did that card say? Where it at? To tell it like it is, because they chose to shy away from the mic. They can get in the mic to talk shit, but when it comes to them being transparent about the fuck shit they do, nope. But they can tell you somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? So the spirit is like, because they shied away from the mic, get out the way. The reaper's coming. That life they got is borrowed. Hello? That's what's fucked up here. The life they got is borrowed, because these two individuals I'm talking about right here, you physically saved their lives, and they still took from you. They stole from you. So the reaper is like, okay, so you bite the hand that feeds you. You're fired. You know what I'm saying? That loner has been, it's time, you know you got to get a reaper a token to cross over. You know what I'm saying? You bought them time to make better choices and decisions with their lives. And they still chose to go down the same fucked up toxic ass path. It's a dark cloud hanging over this person's head. Yeah, they got fame and fortune, but what they don't see that's coming up behind them is a sea of blood. You know in that movie? Red Rum. Yeah. And then all that blood bust down the highway. Yeah, what they don't see is the reaper's coming to recollect what was supposed to have been taken years ago. And don't beat yourself up, because it's like this. Like I said, you're the revelations. You gave these people a second chance in life, right? You stopped Armageddon for happening to their ass, because you thought maybe they could change, you know, and you probably didn't even know these people would serve such a great purpose in your life, on your path, and you stuck your neck out for them, because you was being tested, and God saw your heart. You see what I'm saying? Your heart was being tested. You could have easily walked over them and stepped over them and left them bleeding in the streets, but you didn't. You could have easily let them pull that trigger and blow their fucking brains out, but you didn't. You could have let them jump off their bridge, but you didn't. You could have let them eat themselves into a frenzy and die, but you didn't. Instead, you stepped in, you took action, and you helped these people. And these very people came back to cut your fucking throat. Therefore, the Reaper's coming to collect. Because the Reaper don't like the energy. You know, he may be in the underworld, but he looking at this shit like, damn, I could have sworn I gave you a pass because this person paid for more time for you. You know what I'm saying? They paid for more time for you, so I gave you a pass. And then over here, I can't tell you how many times they gave you a pass, added more time to your... It's like somebody sitting at a parking meter and they ain't got no more change to put in their meter, and the repo man come and repossess their car. But you go up there and put every goddamn penny you got in your pocket in that goddamn meter. You know what I'm saying? To buy these people more time on this plane. And then they turn around and betray you. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we dealing with here. So the Reaper's like, okay, let that bitch flash red this time. It's time for me to it's time for me to repo. It's time for me to repossess these souls that's supposed to been gone. And clear them out your way. But don't you take no fault or blame in what's happening to them, because they made the choice with the second chance that they was given with their life to do what they're doing.